favorite mommy in the mogul room, okay? Y'all, it's 10 a.m. Ooh, and 10 seconds on the clock. Ooh, okay. Anyways, listen. So, I just got this message, this download, and I wasn't even going to I wasn't going to do any podcasts today, but if I get a message that I feel like needs to be heard, then I'm going to do what I have to do, because it might be somebody, one of my homegirls or one of my homeboys, somebody in my family, who knows, anybody, even the people that I don't know. All of y'all is my friends, okay? All of y'all my cousins. I love you guys, okay? Shout out to the whole tribe. So the topic of the day is staying for the kids. And I want you guys to know, I speak on a lot of things because I've been through them, or, I speak on them because of things that I've learned from other people's mistakes, or, even not even mistakes, but from other people's trials and tribulations and lessons, But this is something personally for me that I had to face, and I just want to say, for one, you're doing an amazing job. If you clicked on this video, it's because it resonated with you from the title. And I just want you to know that it always gets better. Okay? That's what I want you to know, is that it always gets better, and that you have to walk by faith and not by sight. Some of y'all are looking with your eyes, and you still blind. Some of y'all are not able to see, and you have full control and the ability to see, but you're still blind. So I want to open up your eyes, okay? So, me personally, y'all know I have a son, my amazing son, my amazing prince, my amazing king, Kaiser. That is my world. And, when I was pregnant, even after, I had the baby, just, for a little while, I believe maybe like the first year, I really felt like, I was going to be a failure. I was going to be a failure if I didn't keep my family together. I was going to be a failure if I did not make this work with my son's father. I was scared of my son coming from a broken home. And I know for a fact that there's somebody listening to this right now, and you feel that way. You feel like, if I walk away from my baby daddy, nobody's gonna want me. That's how I felt. I really deeply thought, nobody's gonna want me. I have this big old C-section scar. I'm a single mom, I thought that if I left, nobody would want to love me. I thought that, and this was years ago. This is something I've had to do shadow work on, and it's like I'm doing it all over again, speaking on this. I didn't even expect to feel this sensitive right now, but I'm just going to be transparent. I felt like a failure. I felt like if I didn't have a fatherly figure in the home, you know what I'm saying, for my child, that I was a failure. I never really just had a father figure that made me feel loved, that made me feel wanted, that made me feel safe, that made me feel like I could open up about anything, and, I wanted somebody just like my father. I've never had that experience. Though I do love my stepfather, you know what I'm saying? I just never had that experience. I need you guys to know that on the other side of you being scared of being alone and doing it by yourself is greatness. And I give all praise to the Most High, because the Most High has been the Father in my son's life that he needs. And for you guys, you know, even for my men, you know, there's some of y'all that are, you stay with your baby mama or your girlfriend or even your wife, whatever it might be, because you don't want to feel like a failure. You don't want your kids to feel like they come from a broken home. You know, sis, you staying with your baby daddy because of the simple fact that you don't want them to be in a broken home. You don't want to have Christmas over here, Thanksgiving over there. You don't want to have another baby daddy. You know, you don't want to, you don't feel like you're valued as much. There was this dumbass status that one of my Facebook friends had made, and I honestly had to mute him completely because I lost all bit of fucking respect for him. This episode not getting monetized clearly because I'm gonna give y'all the real today. It was this dumbass fucking status, and yes, I said dumb. I think it was very much stupid as fuck. And it said that you lose your like a mother, a woman with kids, you know, basically saying like her value goes down when she has a child. And when I tell you that motherfucker, I the way that I looked at him before and the way I looked at him after was just, you're pitiful. Because in all actuality, women, we do really run the world. Our womb, the state of our womb in this world, as a collective of women, our womb is where life grows. And I will continue to talk about, you know, the womb and how channeling your energy and all of these, and healing the womb, because a lot of us need to heal our wombs, ladies, my goddesses. I want you to know that stuff like that is bullshit. It's bullshit. There's men out here that love children so much. They want to be a father. They love, you know, they are natural nurturers. They are natural providers that will come through and worship the ground that you walk on and want to take care of you and your children, even if you have multiple. And for my fellas, there are women out here that would be more than happy to be a bonus mother to your children, would be more than happy to take the load off of your shoulders and be a motherly figure for your children and love you like the king that you are. 110%, I stand by that, because I'm one of those women. I have friends that are women like that. I surround myself with nurturing, motherly energy, fatherly energy, people that are great parents and great bonus parents. Not step parents, but bonus parents. I know it seems like, you know, you might feel like a failure. You might feel like you went wrong, or you might feel like, dang, I wish that I could just trade baby daddies. I wish I could trade baby mamas. Like, you know, it's dumbass statuses talking about stop complaining about the person you had kids with. You laid up with them. Yes, you did lay up with them. We did lay up with them, but you never know somebody's true colors until you really get to know them for real. And a lot of us didn't really get to know people for real. It just felt right, you know. And honey, I ain't planning to have no baby, and I know a lot of us didn't plan to have no baby. But shoot, when I got pregnant, I knew I'm not an abortion type of person, and I'm pro-choice. Do what y'all want to do. It's just not me. So that's just the first part. I want you guys to know you're not a failure, and the Most High is going to step in and take care of you and your children until your bonus parent, your soulmate, the nurturer that is coming to lift weight off of your shoulders and help you with, feeling light on your feet and being a fatherly figure or a motherly figure that is needed in your children's lives, that is able to nurture and help them grow in the aspects and the ways that you're overlooking, that is able to be patient in the co-parenting process with your baby daddy or your baby mama, somebody that's going to bring peace and harmony into your life and show you how to respect yourself, and also will respect your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband, your ex-fiance, whatever he might be, or, to my fellas that are listening, your ex-wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, okay? Take it as it resonates. And also, real quick, if you're listening from from YouTube, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Send this to somebody, a parent, that might recently be going through some sort of split up, or even if you have a sibling that's pregnant, somebody in a toxic relationship that's pregnant, and that it's not the best relationship, or they make up to break up, and they just there for the kids. Send this to them, please. Save their life and their children's life if you care about them, please. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is how it affects the kids. You staying in a home, for the kids, doing it for the kids, and staying in a toxic environment, or even if it's not toxic, it's just not an environment that is filled with love and great positivity and energy and uplifting of one another, that has an effect on your kids as well. Sorry if you guys hear me typing. I gotta get a message out to my mentee at the same time, but I gotta give y'all the game, but just know that it's not healthy for the kids, because for one, on a daily basis, if you guys are arguing, or if you wake up and you look at your partner and you don't genuinely feel loved, you don't genuinely feel whole, that energy that energy transfers into your children. It transfers into the people around you. Even if y'all got people staying with y'all, it transfers. Your kids might be having low performance in school, or you see your kid acting out a little bit. You see them angry. You see them sad. You see them not having that childlike energy, that imagination that they deserve. They don't know how to create. They don't know how to talk about their feelings. They don't want to talk about their feelings. They're shutting you out. They're acting different. Being around in a household that is not filled with love, filled with uplifting, filled with hopes, filled with dreams, filled with music and lightheartedness, prayer, meditation, genuine love, you're doing more harm to your babies than you are good by keeping them around. And I'm just gonna be straight up with you. You're using them as a crutch. And I know that, you might really genuinely feel like I need my kids to be in a home that is not broken. I need my kids to see what love is like. You're not showing them what love is like by staying in a relationship or in some sort of agreement where you live with your baby mama or you live with your baby daddy. If every time their phone rings, your stomach starts hurting, or every time that they smile at their phone, you feel some type of way, or they don't comfort you. They don't, you guys are not able to be in the kitchen laughing and dancing and waking up on the weekends happy to have family outings and movie nights. And they're not seeing what a real family is meant to be like. And I know a lot of y'all thought, like, man, this man is, I thought he was my soulmate. He's my soulmate. No. And I will do another podcast on exactly what a soulmate is. But some of y'all are staying with people that you feel like is right for you, rather than allowing the person that God has created for you to come into your life as you heal, or to help you heal. Some of y'all really do feel like, you've been through pain after pain after pain, and why not just settle down with this person that I had kids with? Why not settle down with this person that I've been with since high school? I've been with this man since such and such. This is my first boyfriend. I'd rather just be with him than have to go get to know somebody else all over again. It's not healthy, okay? Keeping your kids in this type of environment, it shows them that this is home. If y'all are arguing, if y'all are yelling, and this is what your kids are used to, they hear stuff being thrown. They know, daddy drinking, mom drinking again. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you cope with stuff. Or she just slapped the shit out of him. That's normal. That's love. Or she left or he left and came back. My daddy left and came back. My mama accept him back every time. Or, you know what I'm saying? This is how you're programming them to see love. This is how you are programming your children to accept love. It might hurt you, but you're being fucking selfish. I can't sugarcoat this shit no more to y'all. Listen, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know it feels lonely. I know sometimes you just want to pick up the phone and say, please just come back home. I know you just want to text him and say, you know what, I'm sorry. Even though you're not in the motherfucking wrong. Sometimes you just want to text him and say, I'm sorry, I'll do whatever I got to do. Let's make this work. Let's make this right. Come home. I'm coming home. Just because you are used to them. Just because you miss a warm body, just because you miss what you're familiar with. This is who you romanticize a life instead of seeing this person for who they really truly are. And now that you have a child or children in the mix, you feel like you're really supposed to be with this person. And I'm here to tell you, baby, that's not the case. That is not the case, and it never will be the case. Excuse me, I'm sorry for coughing in y'all's ear. As they get older, your kids, they're just going to start attracting people into their life that match the vibration that they've been living in for so long. When I met my son's father, I couldn't really understand why, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just reminded me of home. He just reminded me of home. And even though, like, I never really had a father figure that just poured love into me, it just felt good to have somebody that it felt like they loved me. Don't be the reason that your daughter or your son is settling for somebody that doesn't really truly love them just because it feels like home. Some of them, home is chaos, arguing, yelling, belittling. Oh, if he put his hands on me and come back, I know he loved me. I saw my mama and my daddy arguing. So, you know, if me and my man argue all the time, it's because we love each other. That toxic bullshit. I know that it's a hard pill to swallow. But baby, you better go ahead and take you some water with that. Some spring water, 2020 on the clock. Y'all better look. If your daughter is watching you let a nigga bust you upside your head, and then you up and take him back every single time, she thinks that that's love. If your son sees you allowing a woman to put her hands on you and damage your property, treat you like you don't deserve to be treated, belittle you as a man and make you feel like a bitch, that is exactly what he is going to attract in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, my kings and my queens, my gods and my goddesses, you deserve somebody that worships the ground that you walk on, that you are also able to give them that same type of love and recognition and catering to in return, so that your daughters, so that your sons are able to give and receive that even give and take the same way. I know it hurts and I know it is hard. And I know that you have things that you probably have to heal from. I'm going to be honest. It took me a while to be able to heal. It took me a while to be able to grow and understand, like, sis, that wasn't love. You know, somebody cheating on you and coming back to you, or somebody talking to their ex behind your back and then, you know, just testing the waters to see if, you know, do they really miss them, you know, them doing certain stuff on social media that they know would upset you. It's not okay. Stop accepting that shit. I need you to look in the mirror and start doing mirror work. If y'all want me to talk about how to do mirror work for y'all, I will. If you need me to help you with this healing process, I will. If you need to schedule a one-on-one coaching session so that I can help you figure out a game plan to heal yourself from the bottom up, from the inside out, so that your outside is amplifying the beauty on the inside, I will. But you can get that game for free here on the podcast. Just make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you turn the notifications on. You add me to your favorites, whatever it is that you need to do. But we have to break the cycle. Unless you want it to continue on to the point where your kids, your grandkids that you're going to have, they're attracting abuse. They're attracting verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. They are attracting people that use them for their money. Let me tell y'all something. Money is an energy. If you're staying with that man because, you know, you don't have the funds, it's time to fucking boss up, sis. If you're not leaving them because, you know, you don't want them to take everything that you have, first of all, that money is dirty anyways then. It's contaminated. Money is an energy and it flows to you abundantly with ease in the most perfect ways from undeserved and deserved sources, expected and unexpected, period. Stop stressing the money. I don't care if you have $100,000 in between y'all and they want to take $75K. Bet, say no more. Everything taken from you, snatched from you, will be returned to you 100 times over. Because the Most High don't play that shit. Period. If you are a chosen one, you are a divine one, you are a room shaker, a room shifter, just like me. You are under the sound of my voice right now. I need you to start walking it like you talk it. And if you ain't talking it, I need you to start talking it so you can start walking it. Do you hear me? I know what it feels like to be insecure. I was so in love with somebody and they poured more love into these hoes rather than me. And I was the only one that was going to hold them down no matter what. I get it. I get it. But you know what? If you really love your kids, you need to love them enough to be able to show them how to walk away from someone that does not value you. Because the love starts on the inside, and you have to be able to love yourself. Your kids, they shouldn't give a damn about what people at school say about them, the way that they dress, the way that they walk, the way that they talk. And if they do, they're searching for validation and shit from their friends. Yeah, it's time to start helping them grow spiritually, and it's never too late. My son is finally, starting to talk to God on his own. 5 years old, telling me how much he loves God, and I'm so grateful. I know that it hurts, and I'm sorry for crying, but I need you guys to know that I understand firsthand how much it hurts, because you can love somebody so much, but if they can't love you properly, they can't. Stop letting people gaslight you, and please do not become the person that has hurt you. Love them alone. You have to love them enough to be able to love them alone. And when God starts changing your life, and when God sends you the angels that you've been praying for, because you start healing, don't push them away. Don't run away from them. Because I've done it. I've done it, when I wasn't fully healed. And I wasn't fully, I didn't know that I was deserving of a love that was pure. I didn't know I was deserving of a love that was healthy. I wasn't even able to tell, somebody that I love them. When you start this healing process, you are going to have people walking into your life that love you for you, unconditionally and wholly, in the most divine and beautiful way. And they're going to love your kids, your child, your little boy, your little girl, in the most beautiful ways. And they're going to bring things out of them that you never seen before. But you have to allow yourself to love on you. And please don't think that it takes months to heal. Please don't think that it takes forever to heal. The healing takes as long as you want it to. Sometimes we don't want to do the shadow work. We don't want to sit and cry. We don't want to face and have the flashbacks of the things that we went through in that relationship. Do that for your kids. Write in your journals for your kids. So the homework that I have for you guys, the shadow work that I have for y'all, because I hope that you guys have been taking notes. I hope that you guys have really been listening and taking notes. So today's shadow work question is, what type of love am I deserving of? And I want you to write in full detail the pure, beautiful love that you're deserving of. And then I also want you to write a letter in full detail of the things that hurt you, the things, and I want you to put their name on the letter, your baby daddy or your baby mama, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, whoever it is that you might have had a child with, or that you are, growing apart from. I want you to write them a letter. You're not going to mail it to them, send it to them. You're going to burn it after this, but write them a letter and let them know, when you did this, and that, it hurt me so bad, and this, and that, and I remember how I felt in this moment, and that moment, and da-da-da-da-da, and remember when you said this, and that to me, when you did this, and that, even if you want to apologize for some things that you might have said out of anger or hurt. You know, it's okay. I know. I get it. And then after you write this letter, I need you to let them know in the letter, I am placing the burdens and the hurt and the trauma of this relationship at the feet of the Most High. And I am surrendering all of my fears, my worries, and my doubts and insecurities, and I give them away. And I want you to burn that letter, and as you burn it, you are burning the insecurities and the pain, and you are giving God the permission, your ancestors, your angels, your archangels, the permission to handle this for you. And I need you to speak out loud, because they can't do the work for you until you give them the okay. You got a whole gang waiting to handle your lightweight. When you get bored, don't pick up that phone and text them. And stop thinking that you got to go lay under somebody just to get over somebody else. Stop. That's fucking trash. Get your freaking mind right. Get it together. We're doing this shit for the kids. And I promise you, please don't think that just because your relationship, that last relationship was like that, that the next person, as you're healing and growing, will not be somebody that can help you through your healing and growing process. You're going to start attracting people that are vibrating on higher levels, higher value women and men into your life. It's time for you to be able to accept that. And you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. Good things go. Don't miss out on a great man. But what's meant for you will always be for you. So don't stress it too much. Just start focusing on you. Start doing the mirror work. Start loving on your inner self. Start catering to your inner child. Okay? I want you guys to know that you are worthy. And it's okay to rebuild from scratch. My mom spent 20 plus years in a relationship, and I finally see her being happy again, and I'm able to really love on my mom, and heal our relationship as well. Think about your kids for real. I love you guys so much, and I know that it hurts, but if it doesn't feel like they make you feel lighter on your feet, if you go to bed mad at each other all the time, if you're arguing all the time, you guys, that arguing shit is not a normal thing. It's okay to have different ways of thinking, but arguing and having to smoke and having to drink and having to sleep in separate beds and having to be sick of each other is not normal and okay. But we're going to work on this together. You got this. We got this. Come back often. I love you and I love your babies. Mama K love the kids.